In this September 12, 2015, file photo, a sign points to the Karolyi Ranch near New Waverly, Texas. AP photo David J. Phillip, file, authorities in Texas, announced more criminal charges Friday against disgraced former Olympic gymnastics physician Larry Nassar, and also charged a longtime USA Gymnastics trainer who was often in the room as Nassar treated young gymnasts in connection with a sexual assault alleged to have occurred at the Karolyi Ranch. Debbie Van Horn, former medical director for USA Gymnastics, was charged with one count of second-degree sexual assault of a child by the Walker County District Attorney's Office, which also announced 6 sexual assault charges against Nassar on Friday. While authorities did not release specific details of the facts that gave rise to these charges, it appears Van Horn is being charged for an assault Nassar allegedly committed while she was in the room. Van Horn, who left USA Gymnastics in January, shortly after Nassar was sentenced to 40 to 175 years in prison for molesting 9 girls in Michigan, was unable to be reached to comment Friday. During a news conference in Huntsville, Texas, Walker County District Attorney David P. Weeks also took the unusual step of publicly exonerating Bela and Martha Karolyi, the famed Olympic coaches who owned and operated the Texas training camp, where many young gymnasts alleged Nassar assaulted them, of wrongdoing, while focusing blame on USA Gymnastics, headquartered in Indianapolis. Nassar did not work for them, Weeks said. The people that had control over him failed, simple as that. John Manley, attorney for more than 150 alleged Nassar victims, called the investigation a whitewash and accused local law enforcement of purposely avoiding charging the Karolyis because of their stature in the community. Our clients have known from the beginning that the Walker County Sheriff's Department, the Texas Rangers and the Walker County District Attorney were going to protect the Karolyis, Manley said. It boggles the mind that we have Olympians that were abused hundreds of times there, and they can't find one criminal charge against anybody who ran the place. The lawyer for the Karolyis welcomed Friday's news as supporting his client's claims that, while they trained Team USA gymnasts for years at their camp, it was USA Gymnastics that employed Nassar, sent him there and ultimately was responsible for overseeing his treatment of America's top young female gymnasts. This suffering in no way compares to what the girls went through, but the Karolyis are elderly, and they have suffered greatly because of a criminal who came onto their property, Attorney David Berg said. Nassar, 54, is serving an effective life sentence in prison for sexually assaulting 9 girls and young women in Michigan, as well as for federal child pornography crimes. More than 330 girls and women have alleged he assaulted them, often under the guise of medical treatment, at Michigan State and at gymnastics competitions across the country and around the globe. Nassar worked full-time at Michigan State and was also the longtime team trainer for USA Gymnastics women. At Nassar's sentencing hearing this year, Maddie Larson, a former Team USA gymnast, said that Van Horn was in the room many of the times Nassar abused her. In the news conference, Walker County officials said they uncovered evidence of wrongdoing by other USA Gymnastics officials that could have led to failure to report charges, but those incidents occurred outside the 2-year statute of limitations for that crime. While Nassar is in federal prison, Walker County officials said they intend to try to have him brought to Texas for a trial. Because it's the right thing to do, Weeks said. Because these victims deserve to be heard. Because they deserve justice.